You remind me of the babe. The babe of the power. What power? The power of voodoo. Voodoo, you do. What remind me of the babe? Did Hello, this is Isaac Lundgren. Today, this is going to be a makeup tutorial day, a theatrical makeup tutorial on David Bowie's character in The Labyrinth. We've got a similar bone structure, so it shouldn't be too tricky to do, but as you can see, there is definitely some highlight and contouring that'll need to be done. The eyebrow kind of comes up this way, much lighter here. Got some eye makeup around there. I'll need to do some contouring around the face, probably enlarge my lips a little bit, darken it here and here and here. Okay, we'll go through the products that I'll be using. I don't even know if they're made anymore. It's some of my theater makeup, and it's quite old, probably 10 years older, but it works great, and I will show you what it is in case it's still available. Okay? All right, let's get started. I'll be using, it's called Cake Makeup. The brand is Star Blend, and I have 3 colors I'll be using. I've got my foundation color, which will be light tan. It kind of is the palette color of my face. We have this color that is called Indian, and that will be for the shadow areas. And we've got this color, which is light olive, and that will be for the highlight areas. Now, you might be thinking, why do you even need 3 shades of makeup? I mean, if you're a guy and this is your first time putting on any kind of theater makeup, on the stage, the lights wash out any kind of shadow that you might naturally have in your face, and you're kind of painting it back in. But when you are playing another character whose facial features might be a little bit different than yours, you can actually contour in, you can kind of cheat the shapes of those facial features that they have to get somebody else's look other than your own, using a medium, a dark, and a light foundation. All right. Now, what I like about this makeup is it's water-based. You remove a tray like this, you put a little bit of water in here, and to use it, get one of these little cosmetic wedges. It's like a makeup sponge. And I can use this for the whole application. I just use different sides for the different shades, and you keep track of which side is which. You get a little bit of water in here, you get your sponge wet here, then you rub that in the color you're using, and then you can apply it about like this, and we will begin. Actually, I need to remove this because I don't want makeup all over here. And I can use, I'll just put this on, it has a nice big V-neck. I found this at a Goodwill, which was a lucky find because it actually works out perfect for this costume. I got this on Amazon, 80s rocker wig. Okay, it actually works out pretty good for David Bowie. I have this, I got it years ago on clearance at a Party City. It's a Phantom of the Opera cape, but any kind of cape with a collar will work well for a David Bowie costume. And I'll just use some dark pants. And I got this adorable striped outfit for my 1-year-old. He's playing Toby. My wife's actually playing Sarah. I dyed her hair earlier today. I got some hair dye. The glove sprung a leak and I dyed my thumb a dark color. All right, let's begin. Before, here we go. Getting my sponge wet in here. About like that. Using that end in here. So this is water-based, and I use it because my skin is really sensitive and I can break out with some regular types of makeup, oil-based. So with this makeup, you're just kind of going over everything. This is the base color. I'm freshly shaven today, otherwise your whiskers are gonna eat away this sponge. Getting some extra here all over this area. And you notice it's already getting getting rid of the shine I had on my face, any red marks. This is great like TV makeup for newscasters, for theater actors. Getting a nice base color here. Make sure to get in all the crevices. And if it's close enough to your skin color, you don't have to get your neck as well. Try to match your skin color. If you can. Bring a theater friend or a girl to help you pick the color, or somebody who uses makeup. Okay, got my base coat in here. Let me take a look. Alright, so now I'm going to switch sides on my sponge. I'll use this side for the highlights. Getting it a little bit wet in here, like this. Okay. Coming into the light olive. And on my reference photo, she's got highlights right on the top of the nose. She's got highlights here. You are painting in light right now. You're imagining the light is falling and it's hitting this part of the cheekbone first, because we have David Bowie cheekbones today, and those come out very forward in this area. Okay, already starting to see a change. Okay, looking good. He also has lighted up here a little bit. His top area comes forward like mine does. We're going to accent that a little bit. Blend it in later. I'm using a clean spot to do the blending. Okay, we also need highlight right at the top of the lip. About here. Okay. Need a highlight here on the chin. About like this. Okay. And I can start doing the eye makeup as well. I'm putting this light color here. And I'm going to send that right up here. It's a start. Now we'll move on to the shadow areas. Going to switch to another side. I think since it was medium here, I think I'll go dark here. My sponge wet, and now I'm coming into the makeup area here. All right. So the sides of the nose need to come in. It gets really dark and deep in the corner. And here. Blend that out in a little bit. I'm going to shrink the tip of my nose down. Darken it on the inside. And I'm going to bring these cheekbones in here. I'm going to actually darken this part of my nose. His nose comes up a little bit. I'm going to cheat that out by adding a shadow underneath of my nose. Now I'm going to get got a brown pencil here. I don't know if it's lip or eye or whatever. It just says O2 brown. As you can see, it's kind of small. I'm going with brown because that's kind of like the base of my eyebrows already. If you have darker eyebrows, you can go with the darker color. And I'm going to switch to a black later for some of the detailing. Now, there's this connection that goes kind of from here to here in a way, so I'm going to move on to the eyes. For the eyes, I'm just doing the lower area. Okay, now I will switch to this darker pencil. I just had to get a new one. This is just a black eye pencil from CoverGirl. I usually don't have black because you don't want to do black for fair skin and fair hair usually, but the Goblin King does have some very eccentric makeup tendencies, so we're gonna have to cover some new ground here in our makeup applying, right? For my lips, I've got a product here. It's another common theater makeup kit where it has just basically 4 different shades going from like a mud brown to a natural tone to a pinkish to a very pinkish, and you can kind of blend between those. Here's the label if you need to see it. Okay. And for this, just be using my finger. I'll start out with the darkest. Gonna put that on the edges. Brush it toward the middle. Okay. Come in here for the middle-ish. I'm going to get a little bit of the middle-ish and a little bit of the reddish. Can mix them together. For this part, and I need to use a little bit of the light pink for a little bit of highlight. And we're going to make an exaggerated lip line, not too much, but just a little bit. We've got this well, there you go. Okay, all right. His lips are a little bit fuller here. I gotta use the actual mirror, not the phone. Okay, getting there. darken a little bit inside of here. And I'm going to soften that a little bit because we don't want to look like a streetwalker. No offense to the streetwalkers. All right. Use a little bit of toilet paper and wipe off the lip stuff from my fingertips. And if your lip color is a little bit wet, then just, of course, mine is kind of dry, so don't think that's a problem. All right. His eyes have kind of like a bluish, sparklish thing, which I did not have in my theater makeup, so I also picked up something from the store today. Shopping in the ladies' makeup section. Awkward. Here's some blue, and I'm going to try to make it shimmer, as they say. All right. And get some of this, maybe this blue in here. Ooh, it's very soft. New makeup. Yay. No one could blame you for walking away. Oh, feeling that Bowie's starting to come out. All right, let's get a little bit of the darker color. Now the last thing I got, I didn't know if I was going to need it or not, but I got basically white. Katy Perry white here. So doubt I'm using it for its intended purpose. What do we got down here? It's like some kind of blender. I guess it's a blender. And here is the white. It's pretty strong. But I got it because I knew I didn't have anything that was super white. And I wanted to make this section of the eye do its thing a little bit more. Put it in here. You know, you don't have to use makeup for its intended purpose all the time. As long as it does the job, it's basically, think of it as paint. If you need to paint over something, make sure it's the right color and consistency, then you just kind of blend it and work with it. I've got some blending to do. Try the Katy Perry blend. Blend, blend, blend. It's basically trying to simulate a fingertip with your actual fingertip is probably better. Even better. I've got my little sponge that I'm going to use instead. Okay, Katy Perry, I'm sorry, all right? I'm just sorry. Sorry it didn't work out. I'm sorry I'm not blending the way that you have prescribed. We're just trying to do a job here, okay? Going to get a little bit of my highlight color one last time. I'm going to call that done. What do you think? Let's try on the wig. Nothing, 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 tra-la-la. You have 13 hours before your baby brother becomes one of us forever. I saw my baby crying hard as babe could cry. What could I do? My baby's love had gone and left my baby blue. Nobody knew what kind of magic spell to use. Slime or snails or puppy dog's tails, thunder or light. And baby says, dance, magic, 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 jump, magic, jump, magic, jump, magic, jump, magic, jump. Turn back, Sarah. Turn back before it's too late. It's only forever, not long at all. Higgle.
Hogwarts. Oh, it's Huggle. And don't say I didn't warn you.
I saw my baby crying hard as babe could cry. What could I do? My baby's love had gone and left my baby blue. Nobody knew